I'd like to introduce you to our Growing High Performing Teams program for 2016. You want your team to become a high performing team? So invariably, what do? Team building. Learn how to cook, play games, go paintballing, have fun. Nothing wrong in that, but what happens so often is you paper over the cracks, you bridge over the cracks, you don't deal with the real issues within the team. We learned over many years of working with teams that becoming a high-performing team is more about perspiration and less about inspiration.
And the playing head of the team, Richie McCaw, will see his coach applaud and then step forward to lift the World Cup for a second time.
And His Royal Highness Prince Henry of Wales will now present the Webb Ellis Cup to Richie McCaw.
It's never been about him, never will be, if he's got anything to do with it. But he gets this chance to do something now that nobody else has done, to hold on to a second World Cup, a third cup for his nation, a first on overseas soil.
The All Blacks went through a difficult time and they decided to work on becoming a high-performing team. They have their 15 lessons beautifully covered in the book Legacy by James Kerr. What it emphasizes is that if you want to become a high-performing team, you have to work at it. It's not just a bit of team building that's going to solve you. So learning from sport, we can actually look at work and look at business teams. Why is it that we accept the need to invest in the development of sports teams but tend to underinvest in the development of work teams? I was lucky enough for 22 years to work for Nestle Perino. We had a wonderful inspirational leadership program. Out of that was born High Performing Team, a program for teams, a development program for teams. At the time I left at the end of 2009, we were up to version 12. I started Release the Magic in 2010, and for the first time I introduced the different levels of a team, moving from dysfunctional all the way through to high performing. Now, 5 years later, I've relooked at it and I've renovated it, and I have the 2016 program. Perhaps we can help you to release the magic in your team. But let me tell you a little bit about Release the Magic and how we work. This is why we exist. We exist to help others to release the magic in their people so that they can achieve amazing things. How we do it? We will dare to take people out of their comfort zones and experience new things and change their thinking. We will challenge people to make changes in their lives, providing nurturing coaching support on their journey. We will ensure that people learn. What they learn is easy to grasp and makes a difference and has a lasting effect. Rather than weigh people down with their problems, we will look to energize and excite them about new possibilities. We will support our learners to become teachers and coaches so that they too may release the magic in others. That's how we operate. Our values are trust, passion, simplicity, sustainability, and creativity. And that is the organization that we are, and we'd like to work with you to help you to become a high-performing team. How does High Performing Team 2016 work? We start off with design. We sit down with you. We sit down with you as the leader or the HR business partner together, and we design your program. We create a detailed storyboard, which you sign off, then we get going. In the preparation phase, we set up team member and key stakeholder surveys so we can get their perceptions. The team prepared their My Facebooks, which is a way of sharing personal insights and developing relationships to a higher level. We run the 2-day kickoff meeting, which is in really simple terms about looking at the way we are today. That's the first day. And the second day, the way we want to be. We use the feedback to identify the key changes. We develop a vision that is going to drive the strategic actions going forward. And the real key part is, for the next 12 to 18 months, it's about following up on actions, about bringing the team vision to life. It's about inducting new members into the team so they too can play a part. It's about running additional high-performing team modules because we find that a team that learns together grows together. So, for example, performance coaching is a module that we run with teams. So that's how it operates. The model that we use has been built up over many, many years. And at the heart of it is the engaging leader. Then it's getting the team to actually share their skills and grow one another's skills, to bring in peer-to-peer coaching. Always looking at ways to improve performance, continuous performance improvement mindset, mutual trust, people absolutely trusting one another, a real inspiring vision, why they exist and how they will go forward, what they will do, all goals aligned to one another and to the goals of the organization. And there is real pride and passion within the team. That's the model. Everything comes down to a single A4 laminated card. This is the one side, covers everything to do with the 7 drivers, has the key little modules that make up how to work in a simpler, smarter, and quicker way. Performance coaching is a real key part of it. We have 4 key coaching skills, and if these skills can become the norm within a team, it is a real key part of the build towards high-performing team. And these are the performance coaching tools taken straight out of our coaching practice, where we teach people how to coach. There, we talk about 12 to 18 months it takes to get a team to become high-performing, but there are immediate benefits. For example, teams go onto these workshops as a group of individuals and come back as a team. Relationships improve. They become a real team, and they start to think as one team instead of actually having siloed thinking. Behaviors start to change. The vision inspires, goals are aligned. There's a real feeling of loyalty within the team. People give feedback. They don't back away from it. They do feedback, and conflict is dealt in the open. There are 2 mindsets that we hope to develop. One is a growth mindset in the way they develop skills, and the other one is continuous improvement. How can we improve? Constantly look at ways of doing that. Support is provided. We call this the loving boot. Equal proportions of encouragement and challenge. Mutual trust grows and grows. A performance coaching culture exists. Performance keeps improving, and people want to join the team. It's a great team to belong to. So if you want to grow your team, get in touch with me. You've got my email there, you've got my phone. My role always in whatever I do here is I'm a trainer, I'm a facilitator, and I'm a coach. My commitment to you is if I run any of these workshops, I will create a really supportive learning environment for all participants. And I will support you to become a high-performing team and continue to support you long after the workshop is finished. So please, if that interests you, get in touch with me.